A really powerful part of having the SPIIO system married with Greenkeeper is in pest modeling. And so if you click the pest modeling button in this dash, it's going to list all of the different sensor locations. And then you can have different pests here. So we have things like take all and summer patch and a lot of soil type pests, Pythium root dysfunction. And so what we're seeing is that we can look for the temperature and the soil moisture level and then get some indication of risk. And these are low, medium, and high. They're not as discrete of a unit as like the Smith-Kearns model that gives you a 20% chance. Instead, what we use is once the soil temperatures are inside a window, then we look at how wet the soil is relative to how much water it can hold, and then make an assertion. If it's outside the temperature window, it's a low risk. So for example, Pythium root dysfunction is in this scenario is it's too cold, and so we're not seeing any significant risk for Pythium root dysfunction. You go to large patch, and now we are in the window, and now it's looking at soil moisture. And if the soil moistures are high or low, then we're assigning and calculating the risk at that level. And so if it's really moist soil and in the temperature window, then we say it's a high risk. If it's a pretty dry soil but it's in the temperature window, it's at a more medium risk for the disease. And this is something we ran by a lot of different plant pathologists to get their opinions about, and they all thought that made sense from assigning a risk than just focusing on temperature. Then the action will say at risk or protected. In this scenario, it shows that we are protected because all of the putting greens were treated with a DMI fungicide that controls this pest. And so even though we're in the medium risk, it's letting us know we're protected because the system cross-referenced all of the applications and realized that the plant is protected from this pathogen, and we don't have to make a decision. So it's mainly focused on diseases right now, but we're going to continue to expand this. We do have things like crabgrass pre-emergence, and kind of helping to figure out when that crabgrass has to go out. But adding this feature with SPIIO, with the pesticide records and our models really helps turf managers stay ahead of the different diseases and pests.